Hey, welcome in. FG here. So we are back to one of the last three countries, and you'll know that it's going to be Portugal. And Portugal has, if you look at world coins, there are a lot of different territories around the world that at one point or another were under the control of Portugal and had Portuguese coinage. But this one's actually from Portugal, and it's 1940, 10 escudos. And this could be another coin that I picked up back when I was doing the Pirate Stacker $10 a week numismatic challenge. And I really thought it looked like it was an Unk coin. I ended up winning an auction for it. I had been looking for one of these escudos, and I'd been seeing other folks like Pirate and Kansas Kid picking up, I think they were like 2.5 escudos or 5 escudos. And I happened to win this auction on a full 10 escudos. This is about the size of one of our $50, and it is just excellent detail. And I would definitely call this at least an AU coin. Might not pass as Unk, but certainly an AU. You can see it has a little ding up here on the shield. But yeah, I really liked picking up this coin. I really like my coinage with the ships and boats on them. All right, let's take a look at the Numista page. And we can see the ship actually is the obverse. And the reverse is the coat of arms of Portugal with the denomination. It is 83.5% silver, 12.5 grams. And if we scroll down here, we can see that this was minted from 1932 to 1948, skipping some years in there. The one I have is from the third highest mintage, 1.2 million. But being probably at least an AU coin, the numismatic value of it, right around that $28 range, even though the bullion value of it is about $12.50. When I picked it up, I paid right just around what melt would have been. I got it for $10.10, which I thought was a great deal. So it's under melt now, but well under the numismatic value of the coin. And if we look down at some of the auctions that are available out there on eBay, it's not auction. I buy it now for $38. There's a 2.5 escudo that's on auction for $11 currently. And on another site, there's another 10 escudos that's currently at a 25 euro bid. So 25 euros would probably be around $30 or so US. So yeah, I think we did a pretty good deal on that. I really enjoyed picking up this coin, and we'll enjoy adding it into the book. Let's take a look at the map. Again, since I already had this in Numista, we won't see the map fill in, but I will zoom in on it. You can see it's right there on the west coast of Spain. Kind of a small strip of a country there. And let's put it in the book. All right. So this is going to go I'm going to go back and find the same page with P's on it that we were just on for Poland. So we added our Polish coin here, and the slot right next to Poland is going to be reserved for Polish Lithuania. I have seen coins for them come up for sale on occasion, so I am going to reserve a spot for that country, and Portugal is the next spot over. So one more coin for this page that we were on. All right, that page is now more than half done. One over half done. So pretty good, looking pretty good. Our next coins will go further back. Again, that little box was in alphabetical order, so our last two countries are going to be coins that are further back in the book. And you can see we have a few coins for each of those countries. So we'll be adding multiple coins into the book and seeing where they are in my map on Numista. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me for your Wednesday morning, and we'll maybe get through the other two coins this week. I guess it'll depend on what comes in the mail between now and the end of the week, but unless it's something compelling, I think I'm going to go ahead and get through these last two countries out of this little box, and then we can get started on some of the other stuff that I have. All right, thanks for joining me. As always, thank you for your subscriptions, your time spent watching my videos, and all your comments. I really do appreciate them. And I'll catch you in the next one.